Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Matt Ackerson. I'm the founder and CEO of autogrow.co, as you may already know, joined by Mariana and Alex. And today we're talking to you about tips and tasks for how to outsource your digital marketing work. All right. So this is all about outsourcing your online marketing tasks. How exactly do you do that? First off, why do you actually want to do that? Well, if you're a startup, if you're an entrepreneur, you're a bit newer in your journey, that's a fair question. If you're a bit further along, you might say, well, I feel like the need for that is obvious. In either case, the reason why you want to outsource your tasks is because to build a successful, sustainable business, you need people to help you to run it, to get tasks done, especially it's been very popular for many years at this point, to hire a virtual assistant to do some of those admin tasks. But this goes beyond all that, because not only are those admin tasks, repetitive, and should you be outsourcing those? Yes. But with digital marketing, you absolutely want to be outsourcing that as well, because you cannot, there's so many moving parts. I mean, I can tell you from personal experience that if I had to do everything, the business would be a fraction of the size that it is now. But since we have an all-in-one digital marketing team that I sort of, as the client of our own service of AutoGrow, I can delegate certain tasks and ideas that I have to our team, and they can make those ideas real. And and they get it done better than I can do it. I'm saving a ton of time too. And it helps the business to grow. So it's necessary, it's important, and it's going to help you to scale your business. So that's why you want to do it, in short. Our clients, for example, I would say save on average 10 to 20 hours per week, from having to build and optimize their own sales funnels. So that gives you an idea of it. Now, when it comes to outsourcing your digital marketing, that's a whole giant layered cake of different ideas and tasks that you could possibly do. But to make it a bit more simple, just think about it like this. Speaking of cake, take that cake in your mind, flip it upside down, think about it like a funnel. And what do you need for a successful digital marketing funnel? You need two things. You need traffic coming into the top, and you need conversions at every stage of the journey for your potential customers or prospective clients. So that being said, Alex, what do you think were some of the tasks that stood out for you, as far as the most important, you think, that in that vein, that people should, that business owners, entrepreneurs should be outsourcing?
I'd say, as far as tasks, I think one section that is pretty important and then also super overlooked is quality assurance, because a
Yeah.
lot of people they kind of feel like they can just look at their own marketing and see everything that they need to see, but they're coming at it from like a biased perspective. So if you get like an outsider to come in and spot all the errors, then that's super important.
Mhm.
That was one section.
Yeah,
I
and
agree.
you're
Yeah,
preaching to the choir, Marianne,
Yeah,
as a
right. You would
quality
agree.
assurance specialist. And
yeah.
I mean, what I would say, expanding on that, is, yeah, of course, insert advertisement here. That's one of the things that makes, I think, AutoGrow special. And I'm not trying to promote our service too heavily here, but I think we include it as part of what AutoGrow does, because it's so important, and because we really don't want to deliver a bad end result. We want to only deliver great results for our clients. And that quality aspect, it's so underrated, because let's say, for example, you go to any other marketplace out there, you go to Upwork, you go to freelancer.com. Oh my God, don't even tell me about that. And you get a ton of people who are going to apply for, your project, whatever. And you got to go through kind of the hiring process. So that's another headache. Something else that differentiates AutoGrow. But let's say that you send like an initial test project to someone. More often than not, the quality that you're going to get back is going to be low. So you kind of have to sort through all of, the different agencies or freelancers that will apply to work with you, to try to find someone that can deliver quality, like, as part of their work, and who is very competent at doing that. But that's very it's very important. So it's a very important aspect to look for when outsourcing your online marketing tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think that, there's a point where, most entrepreneurs, they think that they can do everything because, they have that spirit of, I can
Yeah, I was
do it.
totally like that.
But, I think that's very far from reality. And I was actually listening to a podcast the other day of an entrepreneur, and she was saying, like, in order for you to succeed, to grow your business, like, you need to ask for help, because we don't know everything. Even though we think we do, like, we don't know everything, and we do need, for a third person to teach us. And I
Hmm.
think that's part of, it relates a little to, outsourcing. Like, you cannot do it all
Mm-hmm.
yourself. Like, you can't.
Especially if
Yeah.
you want to grow, right?
Yeah.
Like if you want your business to stay the same, then you could do it all yourself. You can work 65-hour weeks over and over and over. But if you actually want to turn what you have now into something bigger and better, then you have to bring in experts.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as the head of the company, I'm still working a lot, but I have to say, without you guys and the rest of the team, I mean, I feel like a switch has kind of been flipped in my mind on this journey that we're on in like just the last month and a half, where I just got to a point where it's like, all right, I can't be on sales calls. I can't be online on Skype all the time. I need to focus on like the most important thing, okay, that the business needs. For example, okay, what is that one thing that maybe I can't outsource? And I think that would be a tip I would say, think about what is it that you cannot outsource, and then outsource everything else. With Nike, it's, they're kind of, they're always used as a case study in a lot of different, business classes and whatnot. But the thing that they don't outsource, that they keep in-house, is their brand and all the quality assurance around like how their brand is presented in ads and stores and whatnot. For me, like one of the things that I can't outsource right now is like really, really high quality code around, for example, like the live chat feature that we're creating in our app. So that's kind of like, and then also, just kind of like say maybe, I don't know, content marketing strategy, because I'm pretty good at that. I have like over a decade of experience. So those two things I'm, just not outsourcing at this point. Maybe when we grow in the future, maybe one of you or someone else will take that over. But for now, it's really great. And I have to say that, like I love AutoGrow, and I love you guys. So.
And Matt,
Oh,
what do you think would be like the main benefit for people to outsource whatever they need, to get done?
The main benefit is saving time, and just it kind of frees up a big part of your mind too, to kind of stay focused on the big picture, kind of like imagining the business like a series of moving parts, like a machine that you can kind of like elevate yourself from and look down upon. And then that allows you to think strategically, which is really, really important for scaling the business, because you can see, okay, like over here, like this is a bottleneck, whatever that might be, conversion, content, whatever. And then, okay, I got to, as the business leader or whatever position you was watching this are in the company, like you can say, okay, I need to run over here. I need to kind of focus on optimizing that. And then you can go back to the high level view. So I think it's that strategic mindset that it gives you, allows you to kind of remove yourself a little bit, if not completely, from the day-to-day operations. So you can take that strategic position. Obviously saving time, really important. But ultimately too, if you're working with professionals like AutoGrow, you're going to get it done and done better than if you tried to hire yourself or do it yourself. So I would say that's the main benefit. All
I
right,
think
so
cost
let's.
savings too. Cost savings is pretty big because
Yeah,
hiring on a
especially these
new
days.
team member, yeah, it takes forever, and it costs a lot of money, and it can be a drain on the bank account.
Yeah, that reminds me of
Yeah.
one of our clients, KVM Design, who does interior. They're kind of like AutoGrow for like outsourcing your interior design work. And when we built one of their sales pages, I remember, we showed the before, or the options. Okay, you could hire a part-time or full-time employee, that the cost of that's like up here in terms of like annual salary versus outsourcing to KVM down here. And, I think AutoGrow is very, very comparable. We save it on average. The cost to hire a full team would be like, let's say you went to some of these other, outsourcing marketplaces and tried to vet all the talent, go through the hiring and firing drama. We save our clients an average of $16,000 a month. That's if you had a part-time team that you hired on your own. So it's a really great benefit, and definitely cost savings, really great point. Okay, so let's finish on, let's say, what's one other very common task that you think kind of stood out in your research, Mariana or Alex?
I think maybe design.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's particularly something that, like we think we can do it. Like, no, let me just create a logo for my company, or let me just, like do this, because it's not that simple. But, I think that at the end, you want to look for professionalism on the work that you do. So, looking, outsourcing, design, like I think it's, you know, like key. It's something visual, like,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah, it works to amplify the copy, the words on the page, and I think that it goes beyond that too. The design itself can build trust, because what does design say? It says money and time went into this page, and it makes your business, your brand look more established. Okay. And that's a signal to people, because people, when they're on your website, when they're, looking at your ads, whatever the case is, they're looking at the design, they're making conscious and unconscious judgments about, okay, is this someone that I can trust as an authority in the space, or someone or the brand itself that I want to do business with. So that's a great point. Okay, so thank you both, and thank you for watching. I'll wrap up on this point. If you are looking to outsource, to delegate your own online marketing, your own digital marketing tasks, check out autogrow.co. You can go there right now, and we'll show you how you can do that in just a few clicks. You get an all-in-one instant marketing team, design, development, copywriting, strategy, quality assurance, automation expert, all included for one fixed price. It's just a fantastic value. This is literally the product I wish I had much earlier in my entrepreneurial career. That's why I created it for you guys as our clients. Or let's say that maybe you're a little bit earlier in your journey. Maybe you don't have a budget where that makes sense for you right now. You might want to go ahead and check out autogrow.co/products, and you can see all of our premium online trainings, as well as our proven sales conversion pack, which gives you a database of basically conversion ideas that are proven that you can copy and paste into your own sales funnel. All right. So that's it. Thank you,
thank
Mariana,
you.
and thank you, Alex, and thank you for watching. Keep auto growing, keep converting. Look forward to working with you soon.